What's up, my YouTube friends? How does it do? Get a little situated here. Well, how does it go? My peeps on the YouTube world, how are y'all doing? It is evening now, as you can see. I meant to do a YouTube video earlier, but just got busy. On a Saturday, it is Saturday evening, which I am getting to a video Saturday evening, surprisingly. Usually it takes by the next week when I say I was going to do it. But I am going to do a review on, like I said yesterday, on... every time I'm on YouTube, I always get like an indigestion. I'm always like, Anyways, it's Balkan. It's a Balkan blend. It's Balkan Sasieni. It is original formula. It's an original Balkan formula. Pipe tobacco mixture. Sasieni. I don't really know. It's by, of course. Who do you think it's by? Can y'all take a guess? The STG, the Scandinavian Tobacco Group. Anyways, it is STG, of course. But what was I saying? It's by the STG. This blend, it's interesting. I was talking to Sow Dog Piper, and he was asking if I liked a Balkan blend, and I've never had a Balkan, a straight up Balkan blend. I've had plum pudding, which is, from what I heard before I got it, everyone said it was exactly like a Balkan blend. There was almost no difference. And when I smoked this, and if y'all ever remember from my videos, plum pudding is my most favorite. It's definitely on my top #1 list. Plum pudding by Seattle Pipe Club is my most favorite blend. I don't really buy any tins of it. I just bought like one good tin, one of their big tins, and I had smoked it until there was nothing left of it. And well, I yawned. Anyways, tired, but always tired. I'm always tired, huh? I come to y'all so late in the day, but yeah. So it's pretty close to plum pudding, and when I smoked this, it brought me back to my plum pudding. But I honestly think I like this more than the plum pudding, and the reason for that is because what I liked about the plum pudding is what I like about this blend. So, and what it is it's the balance of Latakia. There is I wouldn't say a lot of Latakia, but there's definitely some serious Latakia in this. So you're getting a lot of that fire cured tobacco, which is where your Latakia is. That's where they, man, it's so strong. Oh man, dude, I can't even. It's so Latakia-y, you know what I'm saying? But they got Oriental Turkish tobacco in here. They have Virginia. So with their Virginia is they used aged Virginias in this. I'm not sure what kind of Virginias, if they use like a bride or it's actually all the same. It comes from the same plant. I think I talked about that in the one video. It comes from, what the heck is this in here? It comes from different parts of the Virginia plant. That's where you get like your bright or your yellow, anyways, your gold or whatever. It comes from the same plant. It's just one comes from the base of it versus just comes from different parts of the leaf pretty much. Some are sweeter, some have a little more sweeter taste to it because it comes from a certain part, how it's cured, whatever. But y'all know, I talked about it in one of my videos. But Turkish, Oriental Turkish tobacco, some Virginias. They got Latakia. I mean, you can't miss a lot of key in this. It's strong. No, I like to. I'm always, for some reason, I'm always playing with the tobacco. I always just grab it and fan it out. That must be why I always get rid of this little bib thing they got on this thing. I call it a bib because I've discovered for myself personally, whenever I broke the can, I didn't have a tray or nothing, so you can, do that and it catches it. So you can manage to drop some on it. It's almost like a little bib, and so you don't sprinkle it all over the place like I'm doing, and it gets everywhere. See, it just catches on the side, and you just pack it back in there. It's pretty neat. I never really thought about it like that. Usually I put them in mason jars anyways, because I usually have like about 5. I think I try to keep 5 tobaccos open at a time, and then I just start going through them, jumping back and forth through them. I don't like to smoke the same thing every day all throughout the day, and actually, when I do like something, I do that. So I smoked this one, I think 3 times already today, and then I smoked it yesterday, I think twice. So, and I haven't smoked anything since. So, I definitely like it. It's definitely a great blend. So, I would tell you, if you want to listen to anything, that looks sucker is green looking. I don't know if you can see that. Wow. But anyways, I would highly recommend you trying some of this stuff. I want to say the Balkan Sasieni was kind of a little more pricier of a tin. I think I got it on sale though, but it's one of those more kind of pricier blends. I don't know if they have it in bulk. I don't think they have it in bulk. I think it's only in a 50 gram tin. But anyways, I thought I had my can of Seattle Pipe Club plum pudding in here. It's a Mississippi River, but it's all empty. I keep it in a tin. Like I said, I try to smoke housekeeping. This is my Molina. It is my Molina Devil Ants. It is marked 123 is the model number. I believe that's how you would say that. It's made in Italy. These are great. These are really great smokes. They're cheap, man. I think it was $50. You can't beat that. When it comes to this, you're not paying for the high dollar name, but you're getting the same quality. To me, is the same quality. It's just a great smoke. I mean, the bowl is huge. It has a nice fat bowl on it. It's a Devil Ants kind of style. But I mean, that sucker is plumb full. Thought I felt a little tobacco stuck up in there. Nope. Oh, I got the poo on my finger. I got the poo on me. But great pipe. I would recommend you getting on eBay and buying you one. If you're looking for a cheaper kind of on the market pipe, look, I always chew them real good. I used to have rubber inserts, but I quit using those. Just forget to put them on my new pipes. But anyways, I would check them out. Molina pipes on eBay. I bought it. They're fair price, man. You can't beat them. They're $50. I think I paid for it. And there's nothing wrong with this pipe. It's not. It's pretty squared up. It's not all goofy looking or nothing like that. They didn't they're not just some junk pipes they made. It's very sharp, the bowl, I guess you could say, on it. I don't know, to me it's kind of sharp. Not sharp, but it's real thin and narrow at the top. So up to here, you're getting a lot of heat. So whenever that baby gets warmed up, it's real hot towards the top, and then you start getting into the base. Golly, the dogs come storming in. So you start getting to this big, the bulky base part of it. But anyways, let me load her up. Man, them dogs are like freaking wreck shop in here. Hey, don't you go poop. Sucker looked like she was going to poop right next to the front door of my shop. But anyways, I just rough pack. I tap it, just kind of settle that tobacco in there. My methods of packing bowls are usually different every time I do it to some degree. I almost just kind of sprinkle that sucker in there. I never shove my finger or tamper down in there. I pack it to the top where it overfills to the top, and then I just kind of level push the top with my thumb. Just kind of flatten it. And I keep on doing that, just messing it. I've always had good smokes when I do this. I just try not to overdo it. I always overdo everything, so I try not to overdo this. But this pipe tobacco, see, it's getting kind of firm, so I just kind of round out the sides, and then I kind of push my fingers a little more down into it, just kind of get it even with the top. With this one, it kind of came to me to me, it's kind of a drier. It's not really dry though. It's honestly, it's almost Goldilocks. It's perfect. to me. So, and I do like a dry or a dried out tobacco. And housekeeping, I guess, on my lighter, it's just, you know, good old Zippo. I used to have the pipe inserts. Dude, I don't know what I did with them. I had 3 of them, I think. But wind's blowing my door shut. I noticed with this one, I will say, and usually it's the ones I like more, I tend to smoke that sucker all the way down to the bottom until there's nothing but ash. There's just a little bit of wet tobacco on the bottom, just a little bit. I tend to smoke these all the way down, versus a lot of other ones I don't. But for this one, I like getting a really good char light. I just find I get a really good char light with this one. It's so smooth. For as strong as it smells, the flavor is so smooth. Honestly, I'm not gonna try to get too over the top with y'all, but it's like velvet coming out your mouth, man. It's just it's so smooth. It is so smooth coming out. It's not harsh. There's no like pungent flavors in there that stick out too much. It really truly is a fabulous blend, a Balkan blend. And it's, like I said, it's the only Balkan blend I've tried. So I know Sow Dog Piper said something about he had some small batch Balkan blend by Cornell and Deal. That sounds kind of interesting. So if you would like to send that to me, I totally wouldn't mind. So that's up to you though. But because that's the only thing with small batches, it's probably hard to you can't just find it, a small batch. But unless they make another small batch of it. Oh man, it's so smooth. Dude, man, this is my blend. I could smoke this. I don't need to open another tin. I gave Sow Dog. He'll get it in the mail whenever I can freaking get it put in the mail. I was waiting on my mail lady to come by today, and I'd never seen her because I was going to give it to her to deliver. But I guess we have some kind of problem with the post office here lately. They moved their delivery thing to the next town over, which is it's Lake Charles, which is it's kind of one of the big cities in Louisiana. But they moved all the mail goes to there, and then our mail people go there and bring it back to Westlake, which is like, a little part of Lake Charles. But it's causing an uproar. The mail people don't finish. Usually they're done delivering by like, oh man, like probably like 2 o'clock or something like that. These poor people are out till like 8 o'clock at night trying to deliver packages still. So it's a big problem going on over here. So their delivery's all messed up. Some a-hole told them to do, like the head of the local postal thing had them do it or something. I'm getting into this big old rant about, hey, get out of here, dogs. Getting in, and they ended up kicking them out, I think, or something like that. But anyways, they never changed it, so they're still getting their mail from the next town over. So it's causing a problem. So it's kind of sketchy to get packages out now. Anyways, I told y'all I have ADD. Golly, it's so bad. But they ended up, I ended up giving Sow Dog, I gave Sow Dog a Piper all the rest of my tobaccos that I had open, because because of my turnaround, they had been sitting in my little nail. I love these freaking things. I bought like a handful of them. I gave Sow Dog Piper all of my tobacco that I had open, which wasn't much. I think it was 4 different kinds. Which, if y'all haven't checked out Sow Dog Piper's YouTube channel, please check them out. Sow Dog Piper. Great videos. I've been really liking his videos, so I say that quite often. But But he's about to get a package at some point whenever I put it out. I'm going to have to go drop it off at the post office tomorrow, I guess. I'll have to leave my house. But get him to him. Because he won the Black Point can. Someone else had commented for it first, but I never heard from him. So might have just not want to share his address, which is fine, you know. If you don't want to share your address, I'm not, you know, going to come creep at you or something like that. I don't leave my house much, so. But anyways. So I understand that. But anyways, so he was next in line for it. So Sad Dog Piper got the Black Point by GLPs. And I threw some extra. I know I told him I threw in the Billy Bud, but I threw in quite a few more, which some of them were my favorite ones. We'll see. I don't know if he's had them. He'll have to let me know if he's had them or not. But anyways, I'm getting into the smoke so I can give y'all a good review on it. But the strength is definitely medium. It's not strong. It's a nice medium strength. It's nice in between. You taste absolutely zero flavoring. They didn't add nothing into this. It is a straight Balkan blend. It is straight natural tobaccos. If you want me to say it one more time, I'll say it one more time. Latakia, Oriental, and Virginia. Aged Virginia. They use aged Virginias in this. That's a big thing to emphasize on this blend is they use aged Virginias. But yeah, dude, it's so smooth. I could end the video with that on that note. Like, it's great. Room note is tolerable. I haven't really smoked it inside yet. I've been smoking on my porch, my front porch, which I live off of a kind of a big road. It takes you into the next town over. There's two ways to get to the next town. The other way is a super long way. You got to go through Lake Charles to get to it. But so it gets kind of busy on that road, but it's been nice, beautiful weather. So I like sitting on the front porch in spring. So I've been smoking on the front porch and not my back room, stinking up the house. But it really is. It's I would say the hotter it gets, the harsher you're smoking it. So like right now, I'm talking a good bit, so it's wanting to go out a little bit. I'm trying to make sure I'm not over tampering it, tampering, dude, I'm crazy. Absolutely. Anyways, it really is. It's a great blend, guys. Go grab some. Order some. Like there's no reason not to order this. It's a great blend. If you like a nice Latakia heavy blend, you're gonna love this. But it's so balanced that the more harder it's burned, that I'm trying to kind of keep it lit for the video purposes, the more Virginia I'm getting in it. I'm getting almost like that hay. It sounds weird, but I can taste the moisture in the tobacco. It's not overly damp. Like I said, it's like a nice in between. But smoking it, and honestly, it also has a lot to do with how short the stem is. I mean, it's not it's a pretty stubby pipe. I don't know the actual length on it, and I could probably find y'all a measuring tape because my shop is a pigsty right now. But I mean, the stem itself is 2.5, 2 3/4. So it's pretty short. So with short pipes like that, you're getting kind of a warmer. To me, I find short pipes give you a moist, warm smoke. When it hits your mouth, it's almost kind of warm, and it's almost kind of damp. Like it has some moisture in it. So that's the only bad thing I don't like about short pipes like this. The longer ones, I find over the length of the stem, the longer ones, they build up more moisture in the stem itself. So you're having to kind of dry them out a little bit as you're smoking them, if you smoke them kind of fast. which I'm a fast smoker on them, but the creaking door. Might need to smoke some haunted bookshop. I'm actually surprised I said that right, haunted bookshop, because every time I say haunted bookshop, I always say haunted bookshelf. My wife's like, haunted bookshelf? What are you talking about? It's haunted bookshop. I don't freaking, I'm bumpkin or something. I don't know what I'm saying. But the creaking door. We were talking about the Rougarou earlier. One of the pipe sellers has a blend called Rougarou, which is a folklore of Louisiana. It's a wolfman, but I just think that's cool. I thought it was cool. I was like, man, they got a blend called the Rougarou. But yeah, I would say it's getting a little more damp, a damper kind of smoke. It's getting a little moisture up in there, so I'm getting that kind of it's almost like a wet Virginia. Y'all are like, man, this guy is like a terrible pipe smoker, because every time he explains these blends, he's like, oh, it's like a wet tobacco. But that's just, oh man, I don't even know why I do YouTube videos. I'm terrible at explaining things. Like I said, I have ADD. I'm terrible at understanding things. But oh man, it is. It's just, I'm trying to come up with some more descriptions for y'all, but like with most Scandinavian tobacco groups, it is made in Denmark, I believe, which, I mean, you know, they use the choicest of tobaccos, I'm sure. The ruminote is not a ruminote. The taste is medium. It is a ribbon cut. What more can I say? Go buy y'all some. It's a great smoke. I'm getting more Virginias in it now, but I'm trying not to make this too long of a video. I don't really care for too long of a videos, but I just get off on these tangents. But my next review is supposed to be on. This is my second. It could be my first most hated blend. I was supposed to give this to. I was supposed to give this to South Dog too, I think. I already got your packaged, but this is probably going to come to you too. Or if anyone else wants it, let me know, because I'll probably send it to you also. I just don't want it no more. It is the Peterson My Mixture 965. Hey, y'all get out of here. Y'all going to be chewing up my wires. These dogs will chew anything up. Anyways, this is on the side of the Firestorm that I did a review on, which I don't think I posted yet. I need to post that. This is, I hate this one. I liked it the third time I smoked it. I love this. But every time after I smoked it, I think I smoked it over 10 times more or so after that. I smoked it a lot because I was like, man, I'm just getting something that's not right in this. I'm not going to lie, which is funny why I'm giving it to someone else, but it tastes like chemicals to me. I don't know why. I get a chemical taste in this. All my pipes I smoked it out of, and I've smoked it many times. It's probably half a tin or less. I mean, I smoked a lot of it because at first, the second time I smoked it, I was like, man, it's actually pretty decent. But then it's just, I don't know. It's to me, it tastes like chemicals. It is, oh man, why I got indigestion? Probably because I'm smoking the tobacco with. It has brown Cavendish, which Cavendish is kind of weird with my palate sometimes. It really depends on other things too, but it just depends. Light Oriental tobaccos, a small Latakia leaves, It's an English mixture. They're pretty bland on explaining this one, but which explains the flavor. It was really good at first. Like I'm saying, it really is a mellow blend. It's not overpowering in a lot of things. I'm gonna do a review on it, so I'll go over it then. I'm just bull crapping with y'all, man. But we'll give this one more light and then we'll call it good with the video. This is a pretty mellow Balkan blend, I'm not gonna lie. Not that I've tried any other ones. I said this was the only one I've tried. But compared to the plum pudding, which is an English blend, it's not the same. Pretty sure my dog just jumped the fence. I heard the fence rattle. These dogs, man. But see, I'm getting a lot of Virginia in it now. It's good though. It's a very good blend. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm getting more Virginias on it now. It's interesting how it forms. I would say smoking it kind of a faster smoke. You're getting more Virginias in there. That hay, dry grass, Virginia. You always get a little bit of sweetness with some Virginias. It depends on the leaf and how it's cured too. I'm terrible with remembering exactly which ones, but I think it's the bright Virginias. Those aren't sweet. They could be, but I don't think they usually have them sweetened. Like the process of them don't sweeten. It's not sweetened. So it's almost like that. You're not getting a sweet Virginia. You're getting that grass, hay, kind of dry. I'm getting moisture in it. It's not dry. I'm getting some moisture in the smoke itself, but generally, it's like that dry grass kind of hay taste. You're kind of getting that with that Virginia sticking out in there. I find Orientals are kind of, to me, are hard to pinpoint. I'm not good at pinpointing the Virginias in it. So that's just me though. I just don't get a lot of I can't pinpoint it as well. I need to get more heavy Oriental blends or something. So if you know a heavy Oriental blended tobacco, let me know. Because I would like to kind of try it. But anyways, guys, I'm just rambling on. I'm just enjoying the video. I'm enjoying making this video. I'm enjoying this tobacco. It's such a great blend. I recommend it. Go pick you some up. It is some Balkan Sasieni blend. It's by STG, of course. Who else makes tobacco, I don't know if it's actually made by STG. Do they actually make the tobacco? Or do they... I think STG imports it. Don't they? I don't really understand the whole shindig. I don't get into it that much. I'm not too serious about all that. But not that, you shouldn't be, but I just haven't really looked into it too much about STG. But I'm not sure if they just import it, if it's actually made by someone else over there in Denmark, and they just are the ones that import it to America itself. I'm not sure, but I think on the tin it says it was imported by STG, but it was made by. Let me see. In case you're not bored enough by my video. It's made in Denmark, imported by Scandinavian Tobacco Group at Lane Ltd. What is that, limited? Richmond, Virginia. Let me read the back for y'all. Why not? The choicest of Macedonia and Latakia leaf with the richness of Old Virginia tobacco. See, they pinpoint that Old Virginia in there. Tobacco cut is a loose cut. What did I say? I said ribbon? I'm pretty sure, it's ribbon cut to me. Maybe they got some difference in there. Maybe loose cut is ribbon cut. I don't know. It has hints of smoke and spice. That's a good one on there. Spice. I get a little bit of spice, not too much. What was the other one? It was spice, and it's just a smoke. It definitely has a Latakia smoke in it. You can't, you can always pinpoint Latakia. Anyways, guys, I'm getting to my 30-minute mark, and I'm not trying to trying to bore y'all to death. I mean, I'd like y'all to come back for another video, but not bore y'all to death to where you're like, oh man, screw this guy. Later, y'all. Bye, 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 bye.